Hey everyone, this is SynchroGuy. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing you an updated version of my Swordsoul Deck because the new banlist for masterduel just went into effect, and that means we got Longyuan back at 3. Oh baby, it feels so good. Longyuan is such a great card, and it really helps out the deck quite a bit. So, enough talk. Let me show you what the deck is capable of doing now that we have Longyuan back at 3. Real quick, and if you enjoy what you see here, be sure to give a like, comment down below what you'd like to see in my next video, and be sure to subscribe so you can get more of your weekly dose of Yu-Gi-Oh goodness. Alright, let's get into the replays to show you what the Swordsoul Deck can do. Alright, so in our first replay, just look at this opening hand. This is the beauty of having 3 Longyuan, just like, this is a good hand. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a typical Swordsoul combo. So we're gonna start by activating Margins to get the Moye, and with the Moye, well, of course, we're gonna be doing a standard spell. Well, normal summon the Moye, reveal Longyuan to get a token. And I may have made a little bit of a misplay. I activated Paw of Desires, which I probably should have done like after I do the end of the combo. Because look at that, like, and like the cards I'm really banished. But yeah, so it's like, it's been a while since we've had Longyuan at 3, and what I could have done instead was, I could have just gone Longyuan, discarded Longyuan. That would have been too much of a bad thing because we still have 1 left in the deck. So, and then from after doing all, my searches and draws with the Moye and the Chi-Chao, then I could have done the Desires and get some actual good draws. But, I mean, as long as we don't get interrupted, we have a pretty good hand. So, anyway, yeah, we're gonna do Longyuan to special summon out, and then from there we're gonna go straight into Moye, mostly because we have anti-spell, and we want to try to protect that anti-spell because it can really shut down our opponent. If I didn't have anti-spell, I would have gone for one of the other level 10 synchros. So yeah. So, but yeah, from there we're gonna do Moye, go Chi-Chao, just get a search. We're getting set up for our next turn, and from there we're just gonna, of course, set everything, glue the spells because anti-spell. And from there we activate the anti-spell, no response to our opponent, and then set 1, surrender. Too good, just too good. On to the next replay. Alright, so for this next replay, I'm gonna show you like one of the best boards this deck can make. Like this, just watch what happens. Okay, so first up, we're gonna activate the Ahara special summon, mostly because it's for this guy right over here, Denglong. Yes, Denglong. In case your opponent activates like an effect failure or an infinite impermanence and negates your Moye, this gives you a chance to go into a Denglong and trigger Moye's effect to get a draw. Who knows how good that draw might be? Hey, it could be game changing, we don't know, but it guarantees us to give us a chance to try to do something. So that's why you see me doing Ahara first before summoning the Moye. Okay. Anyway. So, no response from our opponent, so that's good. We're gonna get the token, and of course we're gonna go straight into the Chi-Chao. And from there we're just gonna be doing our typical Swordsoul combo. Like this is, like this is probably, again, like this doesn't happen too long, but this is probably one of the best opening fields you could ever ask for, or like hands big. What I mean. Okay, so right here I'm gonna activate the Shuna to go to get this Shuda, and reason I'm doing this is because of, well, you'll see in just a sec. Yeah, this guy right here, the Swordsoul Sovereignty Sovereign, mostly because he has an effect where if we synchro summon a 1 monster, we get to draw a card, and that's really important because a deck like this doesn't have a lot of draw power with the cards by itself, so getting a bunch of resources when we can to keep us in the game is very important. And the reason I go for Sovereign is that it's because mostly I didn't have anti-spell in my opening hand. Had I had anti-spell, I would have gone for the Baronade, but I prefer going down this round to give myself a little extra consistency at times. And also, Sovereign, he is 2 disruptions and 1 card, which is really, really good. But of course, the risk of going down this road is the possibility of your opponent having Nibiru. If you really fear Nibiru, or if you're ever informed when Nibiru is very popular, it might be better to go for the Baronade so you don't get Nibiru dropped on you and lose your field. But luckily, our opponent did not have Nibiru, so we were able to go to the Sovereign. And next, we're gonna just go straight into a Dragon Berserker for an extra disruption, and of course get that free sweet draw. And now we'll of course Pawn Desires to give us even more possible draws. And oh boy, look at that, we drew into the anti, so it's like this could not be even more perfect than you could ask for. So of course, gonna activate the anti-spell. They're gonna special summon a fairy. You know, obviously we're gonna get rid of that because that's gonna cause a problem, and we'll drop Maxi in case they're playing Kashtira. You know, so if they go off, Ryu can stay in the game. Okay. And then for the activate Shine, so it turns out to be Tiro Miss, but we're not gonna let them give a chance to play because they do, we might be screwed. So we're gonna get rid of that. They're also gonna summon, and they're gonna start Supreme C Mary. Obviously, we're gonna negate that because again, if we don't, they get to pop off, and that's probably gonna be a problem. And just from there, they just set and pass. They even set the field spell. That's how good anti-spell can be in today's game. And of course, now we just we don't have to do much else. Like, we just have enough damage on board to go for the game, and just one little misplay I did is that you saw how I attacked with Dragon Berserker first and then did with Chi Chao. What I should have done was I should have done with the Sovereign first, because had I done that, my opponent's life would have been at 1200, and then the activating spell trapper special summon monster by whatever it means I could use Sovereign for Banshee card, and then that would have been just GG. So just a little food for thought. But yeah, this is one of the best opening boards you could ever ask for in this deck. Alright, now with that's done, let me show you the current deck profile I have. And here's the current Swordsoul deck list. So of course, we're playing 2 copies of Ahara, 3 copies of Maxi, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 Moye, 2 Taya, 3 Glacia, and 3. He's at 3 now. 3 Longyuan, yeah. 2 Vishuna, and then 2 Ashuna. We also have playing 2 copies of Gamma Seal. You know, it comes in. It doesn't comes in too often, but it definitely helps sometimes. But I mean, I will say I do debate on maybe have dropping 1 Gamma Seal for like something else. But right now, 2 is fine, because drawing to 1 can help us deal with problem cards that our opponent may have for us. Especially if they something like Tower's boss monster that we can't get rid of by any card effects. That can be a problem sometimes. And of course, we're playing the 1 Arch Nemesis Pro, although still really good. If you get this bad boy out on the field turn 1 Cold Dark, it can shut down a lot of different decks. And of course, we got the 1 Feather Duster, the 1 Pot of Desires, 2 copies of Triple Tax's Talent, 3 Emergence, 2 Call by the Grave, 2 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Blackout, and the sweet 2 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance. Oh boy, this Anti-Spell is so good right now. It's obviously still it'll probably not get me like the best deck of the format, but it is really good to have. Moving on to the extra deck, we of course got the 1 Danglon. I swapped Danglon in while swapping out the Yazi. I know Yazi's a typical mainstay, but mainly I did that because I haven't really used Yazi a whole lot in a bunch of my duels. Like, most of the time when I get random cards, I'm just going to Baxia. But to be fair, Yazi does have its benefits, but I kind of like using Danglon at the moment because again, if I have Ahara and Moye, this and my opponent just stops my Moye. Going to Danglon just gives me a free drawing and possibility of trying to continue doing my plays. Plus with Danglon, we can actually mill one of our Worm monsters, typically one of our the 10-year monsters for a potential follow-up. Then of course we got the 2 Baxia, then the 1 Draco Berserker, or the 1 Drag guy. Now I don't see a lot of Swordsoul decks playing this card, but I keep it here because we don't have a lot of spell and trap disruption. So, and it's very good to have, especially if we go up against something like Labyrinth. Yeah. Then we got of course the Chao, the 1 Chao Fang, very good. It can also be really good to stop Nibiru. Again, well, this is one I haven't really used that much, but this is definitely nice to have just in case. Yes. Then we got of course the 1 Baronet, the Chen Yang, and the Sinister Sovereign. And then that's it for the synchros. On to the links, we've got 3 Monk of the Tenye and 1 Shaman of the Tenye. Trying to figure out the extra deck correctly, it's very tricky in this deck because there's so many other good cards we could be playing. It's like we could play Psychic and Punisher, but what do you take out for that? I mean, you could take out probably a Drag Guy or one of the monks, but it's just like it could be hard to balance out the moment. But right now, I kind of like how I have my deck at the moment. I might do some, of course, we'll do changes in the future, but right now, I like this build. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, be sure to subscribe to get more of your weekly doses of Yu-Gi-Oh goodness. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have/had an awesome day today.